him in here? Well,
That's a great question.
My God.
Where are you going to put him? Tony, do you want to come in,
right
Tony?
here. Tony, get over here.
Here,
now,
swing over.
I'm going to give him a mic.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, clip this mic on you. And sit where I'm sitting. I'm going to move our sponsored...
It's not sponsored, but soon to be.
By our friend Alex. He sponsored it. It's blurry. It's not blurry. Is it blurry?
Yes.
Sorry. It's called Old Forester.
Can you give me some more? You said this was strong. It's not that strong.
It's Prohibition style.
So that means...
I'm going to sit in our guest seat. After Thanksgiving, it's a little tighter.
So hold on. I have an idea. My 2-year-old has like a training porta potty thing in the bathroom. We should put it for our guest seat. It's got little LEDs when you pee in it. It like lights up for you.
We're gonna welcome our guest, Tony Ryan, from Australia.
Where's our cheers?
We flew him all the way in from Australia.
Hey viewers.
Cheers, Tony.
Cheers.
Okay.
So
cheers. Is that a Foster's?
No.
Okay.
No, is it beer?
Beer.
Did I do it right? Oh, did you hear that?
Two
That was pretty freaking good.
So apparently I'm your replacement host, so this goes
Yeah,
well.
Josh, you're
like,
done.
subscribe.
Thanks.
If it doesn't go well, send a note to Josh. He won't get right. So.
My question is...
How do we not have seating for 3 people?
My question is to the audience. Who looks younger? Because I know my vote. Tony.
I think I've got 1 or 2 grey hairs, Josh. What? How's this working for you?
Anyways.
For the viewers playing at home,
If anyone's looking for another co-host for a podcast, I'm available. Just so you know.
So Tony, for our viewers, tell us about your 5-minute story of life.
5-minute story of life. So, grew up in Australia. Lived there for the first 40 years of my life. Been here nearly 11 years now.
Nice.
Transferred for work over here. Went through the whole immigration process. Completely legal before anyone asked. 100% legal. I didn't walk across the border or anything like that. So.
I think there's a mouse running across the floor.
What are you pointing at, girls? A what? There's a Sprite?
Empty.
It's empty. He drank it all. Yeah,
I
Chad.
thought you were saying there was a spider.
I thought you were saying a spider or mouse.
I thought I was going to
getting
have to
nervous.
go all Crocodile Dundee on it. So.
Do you carry a knife on you at all times?
Absolutely. It's part of the law over there.
Yes, that's what I...
Chad asked for a Sprite, by the way.
My pal.
Normally he wants a Fresca. Anyway.
But he carries a knife. He's saying he carries a knife because he's Australian.
Now,
That's the law.
What do you say to people that have small knives?
That's not a knife.
How
There you go.
small
See,
is too
I'm like a trained
Hold
worker.
on.
I
How
can do
small
this
is
on
too
camera.
small?
Well, I don't want to say me in front of Josh. He knows what too small is.
So you're saying
I showed him my knife one time. Okay, twice.
was it cold out?
Yes, I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Oh man. So how is it living in Australia? We see it on. I've never been there. We see it on videos and stuff. How is it?
Great. It's partially true. Yeah, sure. Everything wants to kill you over there. Spiders.
Wants to kill you?
Yeah, spiders, snakes.
So
I grew up sort of semi-rural. Used to play out in fields and paddocks. And,
So what could kill you out there?
So,
Kangaroo can't kill you, right?
they can if you get the right one. So, Eastern Greys I had around my house, they're about 5 foot, pretty docile. Big Reds, they're the ones that look like they're half unripped in the pictures. They're pretty aggressive.
also known they call them Joshes over there in Australia.
They call them pepper.
Buff and red.
Let him finish the sentence, please.
So, what else can kill you? So,
What can
snakes,
kill you?
snakes over there. Been struck at, long story, but struck at by a eastern brown snake, which is the second deadliest snake in the world. When I was about 14.
And this is like everyday life.
Okay,
Yeah.
I seen a
You get used to
video. Is that true? You guys got gigantic centipedes or something like that?
Yes.
That's insane. Did you see that video?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
centipedes,
sit on TikTok like you do.
They have
I have a life.
They have sent. I do too, but sometimes you're sitting somewhere and you require a little bit of time to pass time. Anyway.
Yep.
Anyway, they have centipedes ridiculous. They're huge.
I know, I saw one up close.
Have you?
Crawled out of the drain while I was in the shower.
What?
If you ever want to learn to walk on water, that's the time.
Do you like? Okay. Do you say crikey when that happened? Like
I think I said something a little more colourful and correct.
crikey.
He had to call his donk.
Yes. What?
His donk.
Okay, I'm going to translate this. So,
Yeah.
a donk for us, if you've ever seen the movie Crocodile Dundee, there's a character in there called donk. Donk is slang term for an engine. So the bigger the donk,
An
the better.
engine?
Yes. So
Oh.
like a 5.7 litre engine.
Is a donk?
Is a
A
donk.
regular engine, not
Yeah.
an Indian.
You wouldn't call a 4-cylinder a donk. That's just rude. But
What's that called?
Really?
yes.
What would that be called?
Crap.
A dink.
Oh, interesting. What's
I
the
don't know.
threshold?
But yeah. Generally a V8.
A
would
V8.
go-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So how many kids you got?
2.
2. All right.
How many do you like?
2.
Okay.
I'd
They're
say
in the room, so I've got to
Yeah,
say.
I feel like he's got good kids.
Well, they're here, so he's got to say
Well,
that.
yeah, but they're also older. And
They're
they
pretty good kids. I'll give them that. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, they like juice boxes still. I see.
Yeah.
Earlier.
You're only saying they're good kids because they say they like you, and I trained them to do that.
Well,
Well, right now I don't like my kids too much, so they're being a real terror at home.
are they hyped up on sugar? Or
Oh
what?
yeah, they are just.
Oh, yeah.
over-
Well, it's that day though.
Huh?
See, I gave my kids a bunch of sugar and sent them to my exes.
Oh, I don't have them. So
So it was great.
yeah, now they're running away. The kids are running away.
Oh, Dad's on camera, they're scared.
Your kids just took off. His kids just took off because he's not kidding. And I
So-
feel like I'm sitting, like I feel like I'm a little kid here.
Yeah,
Like,
great.
Hi guys.
So how? Anyways. Oh, juice boxes.
Oh, juice box. Oh yeah, thank you.
Gift.
We got juice boxes.
Our sponsor is Juicy Juice.
Juicy Juice? Is that our? I don't know if that's our.
It's not a sponsor, but it could be.
Juicy Juice want to sponsor Front Porch Dads that we drink mostly.
We will hashtag that for sure. So what did you learn? Your kids are a little older than mine. That you didn't know when you became a father. What was one of the biggest struggles of becoming a father?
So being in Australia, the culture's a little different. And working in the field of heavy vehicles like I do, the language can be pretty colourful, and
Right.
you have to curb a lot of that when you have kids.
Get home.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to learn that very quickly. It's not just the things you learn about, changing diapers and things like that, but it's honestly, it's the hardest job you'll ever love doing.
Amen.
Is having kids.
Right.
So
I completely agree on that
yeah,
one.
you learn, you evolve so much. I think if I didn't have kids, how different I would be. So I've learned, a lot more responsibility. You're forced to grow up whether you like it or not.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I said, it's something
Yeah.
I love doing. It's one of the biggest kicks you ever see, watching your kids do something just how you would do it, or thinking how you would think. It's like, okay, I've brought them up right.
Right.
When they do something like that, or you get thanked because they walk past someone in a grocery store and they say please and thank you. It's
Yeah.
like that's a real kick.
It's like, hey, that's a win.
Yep. Yep, we are big on manners in our household. So
Good. No, I think it's always hilarious and entertaining when a couple that hasn't had a kid yet thinks they know what they're doing, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, I was them once. I thought my brother had kids before me, and I thought I knew what I was saying when I talked to him, and then we had ours, and I'm like, nope, like, you just make stuff up half the time,
Yeah. And the other thing is how different you parent different kids. So your
Oh,
first one is like, all bubble wrapped and make sure that they're all, doing everything right, and second one and so forth, you're like, whatever. Yeah, if you hurt yourself, you'll learn not to do it again.
So, what would you guys in Australia? I'm gonna jump the subject a little bit. Don't have per se like a Thanksgiving like we do you?
No, we don't.
Okay.
No, that's an American thing.
Well, I understand that. I'm just
North
asking.
American thing.
Like,
Yeah.
what other specific? Obviously, you don't have 4th of July. No.
We do, not 4th of July as such, but we have a day that celebrates the country.
Oh, okay.
So we have
But it's not a
Australia
different
Day.
day, or
Yeah, Australia Day is the 26th of January every year. Like 4th of July, it's the middle of summer for us. So,
okay.
and it's just perfect. Unlike the US where you have Christmas vacation, but it's always to do with family, and Thanksgiving, it's all family orientated. We have Christmas vacation where you all go on holidays, go away, and then you get back in time just to have another day off for the long weekend.
Okay, weather question. Like, we're supposed to get
2 to 7 inches.
2 to 7 inches.
By
Okay,
Saturday.
we're supposed to get 2 to 7 inches by Saturday here. How much feet of snow do you normally get in Australia where you're from?
Where I'm from is a big fat 0. So in Melbourne, where I'm from, is the coldest I think I've seen would be in Fahrenheit. For those playing at home, would be 30 degrees. I think is probably the coldest I've seen.
Okay.
So funny story on that. When I moved here 10 years ago, I left Australia. It was 116 degrees.
Holy cow!
And when I got here to West Michigan, it was -10.
And you moved straight to Michigan.
Yes. So that was 126
That had to have
degree
been-
Fahrenheit.
Did you have a coat on you?
I think I had multiple.
But honestly, honest question, when you guys first came, did you guys have actual winter coats, or did you think you had winter coats, and when you got here, you're like, oh crap, I don't have actual winter coats?
We had winter coats as we would know it, and you guys would probably laugh at.
You're right. It's probably like a rain jacket.
Yeah, I mean, it looked puffy, but it's,
it has
it's
to be.
about
Are
as
you
useful as an ashtray on a motorbike.
No,
so.
I'm not coming. I'm going to change positions, and I'm sorry, I don't have a this was very not planned, but I'm going to sit down.
Do you need to
That's
sit
gonna
on
look
the
Do we
like-
need to cut? and go
No,
to a
I'm
different-
just going to be like a hobbit here. I'm good.
He's such a dork. I had a good question.
Boys?
Maybe forget. What?
Nothing, I just put my hands
Oh, okay.
on. Go ahead.
That was awkward.
Yeah, it was.
So as a father figure to your household,
Yes.
what do you think is the biggest challenge as dads that you've had to deal with over the last 15 years or whatever your kids are?
I'm still here.
No, it's not you. It's the evolving, especially with the oldest one. It's the evolving things you've not come across. With my youngest one, it's like, been there, done that. You know, how do you attack that situation? With the oldest one, with social media and everything else that's going on, like, crap,
She's
what do you do
smiling
here?
back there.
She's old enough. She's getting into boys and.
Yep. Oh, that's real life, man.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Now you're saying you have the most trouble with the oldest one, right?
She's
staring,
different, so I'm
she's
gonna
staring
say
at me
yes.
right now.
I think honestly your kids are pretty good.
No,
Yes,
they're
they are.
actually.
We give
I'm
them a lot
actually
of crap.
impressed by how
Yeah.
disciplined and how they do so many chores, and it's crazy.
Yeah, how do you do that?
self-sufficient
I
they are.
cannot get my kids to do chores.
Oh, I have creative. I've evolved my punishments when they don't do it. So
Yeah.
little things from if they don't do what they're supposed to, I'll give them a punishment like they become their siblings' slave for a day. I love that one.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
That's a great idea.
yeah,
Huh.
I love that one.
never
I'm
thought
currently
about
Did
that.
you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, many times.
Really?
Once
So
you-
like,
Hold on.
It,
His daughters tell us it's true. I never even thought about this.
so
Now,
if whoever doesn't listen to mom or dad, you decide that they're the slave of their sibling
Yes.
for a day.
Yes.
So clean
That's
their room,
amazing.
whatever. That's genius.
Has anyone thought of that? Because I never thought about that.
I mean, I'm doing timeouts and
Yeah, I know, like,
TV
timeouts,
time. And he's
like-
doing.
Now I've done get-along shirts. You ever do that?
What?
You get a big overlarge shirt, and the two people fighting, you make them wear the same shirt at the same time. They have to be
Oh man.
stuck in the same shirt for
My
a while.
boys might kill each other.
Oh, it's hilarious. I made Liam and Evelyn do that so many times.
They probably hated that.
Oh, they hated it. But
Because those two don't like to be in the same bubble.
No.
So I think that was a warning that we should get along, Chad. Otherwise, he's going to do it to us.
Yes.
I don't
Well,
think there's a shirt big enough.
you know the
buddy. Not you, me. Right, Josh?
No
Can we
comment.
3D print that?
I'm not gonna comment anything.
Oh,
I was just
shoot.
okay. I got to comment. I was just gonna say it's more like I'm trying to get them to leave the shirt on. Usually,
I've never. I unbutton it once in a while, like today, but I never take it off rarely.
No.
Natural, I did.
Well, you did post some pictures. If you follow Chad on Facebook and he accepts he posted some pictures that he posted that I don't know if it was on your, but it was at least on our guys group, working on the farm without a shirt on this summer.
yeah,
you're
I do
like-
that.
I'm working without a shirt on and I'm gonna flaunt it. That kind of
I
thing.
didn't post that one.
No, but you didn't post it.
No, that was
oh,
the dad,
sorry.
that was the dad group.
If you guys send me $50, I will send you the picture. No, I'm just kidding.
So we're back to the
Probably
old
not
dad
really
thing.
kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, only that. He keeps wanting to go back to that.
I know.
$50.
$50. We are looking for a sponsor. if
I'll
anybody
settle
wants
for
to sponsor.
10 or $1.
No, we need to. We're worth more than $1.
Yeah. If you,
just
want a
wait.
picture,
We're
of me for
hey,
$1.
time out. Can we
What?
freeze for a minute? How many followers are we on Facebook? What did we hit today?
We're over 500 today.
500 followers.
500 followers.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure on
Boom.
the other ones, but we're
TikTok, I posted a video yesterday, and we had over 500 views in one day.
That's good.
So that's good. We're definitely gaining
People
some
like
ground.
this.
We need to get into the millions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I just need to make money, or my wife's gonna get pissed.
Well, now you've got a worldwide audience now, don't you?
Well, now we're in Australia. I mean, who do you know?
We are going to be upgrading our
who else?
I think I know
cameras.
2 or 3.
Do it. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Going to be upgrading our cameras very soon.
But
working on that.
so you had Thanksgiving with Josh. It sounds like.
Yep, Friendsgiving. Yep.
Yeah, he
how
said
was
he had
that?
the best Thanksgiving ever. I'll speak for him.
Oh, okay. They're laughing in the audience right now, and half the audience was here, so I was not. But
Actually, I will say it was.
it was probably pretty
It was
relaxing.
a fantastic day because there's none of the whole, I've got to deal with family and the stress
No,
that
it was-
goes with that. It was
It
just
was very stress-free,
hey,
wasn't it?
we just turned up, have a drink, have
Actually,
some
he
food.
showed up when I was in the shower.
That makes sense. You
Yeah,
showed up when
perfect
I
timing.
opened my garage.
And you were...
I
Yeah,
had
you had clothes on.
I had clothes on.
I had clothes on too.
Oh my goodness. So, do you have any questions for Tony, or are you just gonna harass him all night?
Well, I feel like here's a problem. I know Tony since he moved here, pretty much.
Okay.
But I've asked him so many questions privately. So now I'm like, I feel like I don't know what to ask him now in front of the camera, which I've asked you a million questions.
That's a politician
Okay.
answer right there. He just went all the way around the circle.
That was a whole lot of words without actually anything sensible.
He didn't say anything. You
One
sound like our next president, just wandering
No, one
around
thing-
the work.
Hey, one thing I want to say is I don't want to be unburdened by what has been. So we need to move forward so we're not unburdened by the future of what has been yesterday. So it'd be the future tomorrow, which would be yesterday.
Are you trying to be like a prophet or something here?
No. Anyways,
A poet?
Tony,
No,
I
he's
do have a
just trying to
question.
make a profit.
Hey, I do have a question. Favorite Australian vehicle that you cannot get in the U.S.?
Well, you mentioned it before, the Ute. So
Yes,
the
the
Ute
what?
is the Ute.
A Ute.
So
A
UTE.
A Ute.
Yes, a Ute is what you
UTE.
guys would know as a pickup truck. More importantly, our Utes are
It's like
more
an
like
El
the El
Camino.
Camino. So
Oh.
if you're familiar with a Pontiac G8 or a Chevy SS of recent years, those are Holden Commodores back home, which is essentially what the shirt is. HSV
Oh, yeah,
is the,
there you go.
is the Holden version of Mopar. To translate.
Yep.
I like to call it the mullet of automobiles. Business in the front, party in the back.
Well, yes, if you ever
I feel like
saw...
Tony could rock a mullet.
Oh yeah, definitely good.
Tony
I
had long hair. I seen a picture.
I think I've seen that picture.
Hey,
Yes, I did have
if we
hair.
can,
Okay, they're showing
hey,
us
but
that.
hold
Okay.
on. Question: His wife is here with him. Can you send me the picture of him with long hair so I can take it in our video?
No,
Please?
she said no.
Come on, I want to.
No.
He has.
I'll pay you $50 not to do that.
Cough it up.
No,
Alright.
your dad said no.
No.
He said no.
No, so folks, if you're listening carefully, you'll hear my credit card crying right about now.
That's every dad in America,
Yeah.
especially during Christmas time. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So, but yes,
No,
I did actually have a work car once that was a Pontiac GDO, the 2000-ish version, but it was the four-door version with a pickup truck tray on the back. So it was a four-door pickup sedan, weird abomination of a thing.
Okay,
So yes,
Interesting.
we have some weird cars over there. So.
we need to go there sometime.
I would like to go. Australia.
I've always wanted. How
You know,
long
it'd
is
be
the flight?
funny.
So
That's
the-
a very ugly car.
Sorry,
Whatever that
she's
is.
showing
It's
us.
called a Holden
Can we
Prune.
get that in camera somehow? Chad, grab that and show it. Can you do
Okay,
that?
sure.
Well, just so everybody wants to know what we're looking.
We don't have a fancy tech guy.
I know.
As long as like some text is it on there?
no,
Yeah, it's blurry.
Hold it farther away.
Yes. No. Okay. Anyways.
There you go.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa, our tech specialist back there.
thanks for working.
You keep it up, you might get a paycheck someday.
Yeah.
At this point, you're probably more likely to get an invoice, but
So, talking about credit cards, how is your Christmas spending money going this year?
Pretty good. We're a little behind this year because it's only late November now.
Are you sinking in the couch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, Christmas spending's okay. We try to maybe a little bit old school. We don't buy 1,000 gifts for our kids. We try to make them count.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try and do that. So they're not going to get 100 presents under the Christmas tree,
Right.
but they'll get a couple of good ones. One tradition we do have from my wife's family is we do
So with my brain is this year. You know, we were going to talk about this on a different podcast, but I might bring it up on this one, which I'm going to now. Grocery bills have been extremely high. How does that work with teenagers in your house? And not bad.
It's not too bad. I'm probably a little the wrong person to ask because part of my grey matter is still in Australian dollars, which
even after 10 years.
Yep. So I still translate things into what I know back there, and the cost of living here is probably 40% less than what I'm used to.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
In Australia.
Yep.
Why is it so expensive there?
Lots more taxes, so a lot of it goes to universal
With your
healthcare,
home.
those sort of things. So we don't have open enrollment healthcare stuff. It's
Okay.
just government controlled Medicare card.
Okay.
But the cost of living is way higher. So last I looked, and I'm sure
My
someone
kids just
in
got home, by the way.
What
I'm
did
sure
she say?
someone in Australia could correct me on this, but I think the last time I saw petrol prices for the Australians out there, or gas prices here, they were about $1.50 a litre, which would translate to somewhere around
It's like
$4.50 to $6 a gallon.
Wow.
Over here.
Well, we were there for a minute with Biden.
Yeah.
We were.
Things like alcohol is basically bottle of Jim Beam's triple the price over there.
Just because of shipping fees.
Shipping and
taxes.
alcohol tax, cigarettes. Just saw a post the other day that cigarettes
Don't
in
mind the kids
Australia
running
are
in.
over $50 a packet,
Right.
whereas here, what are they? I get told, I don't smoke, but
I don't either.
under
I don't
$10 a packet, so a lot more expensive over there. So I still translate things in prices like beer prices. Like, you won't get a carton of beer for under $50-$60 over there. So
Wow.
I have 3 boys, and it is stupid how much we pay $300-$400 a week.
Yep.
And they just devour everything in the pantry right now. I
Yep.
mean, you have 5 kids.
Oh man.
And I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I'll go grocery shopping and I spend a ton of money, and the next day I look at my pantry, I'm like,
There's
where's all
nothing
the
in
food?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And like we've cut back so far. Like we used to buy all these giant packs of chicken and chicken fingers and
Mhm.
toasted bread and all this fun stuff. And nope, it is bare minimum
Yeah.
because it is at least
It's hard right now. I mean, I'd like to hear from our viewers too, like how they're managing. Like, how does that?
And I have a job. My wife has a job. Like we have steady income. I can't imagine being on a tighter budget.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I know there's a lot of people, like a lot of our viewers are probably struggling.
Yeah. I mean, the $5, $6 pizza, that'll feed our family one pizza. So I'm not gonna lie, we've done that a few times just to not blow $40 at a restaurant. You know?
and that's a sad state of existence too. When you look at it, if you want to go and eat McDonald's, nothing against McDonald's, I eat there regularly, but McDonald's it's cheaper to eat there than if you want to go and eat healthy. You want to go
for
and eat
sure.
Subway or something like that.
Although it
it's-
is slowly catching up in price.
It is
right
catching.
now.
Yes.
You have to be very smart in what you buy.
Yeah. I will say we went to McDonald's, and of course I got 5 kids, but we're on a road trip, and it was like a $45 bill through a drive-through at McDonald's.
So
That's
let me ask you, Josh. When was the last time you went for a proper sit-down meal with your kids? Something like Olive Garden or Applebee's.
Applebee's.
It's
'Cause that
so
would
a
cost you
nice
a fortune.
restaurant. It's been a while.
Probably $150.
Yeah, I mean it's more of like a.
Depends on if they get kids meals or not.
Honestly, like it's more of a hey, let's go to Russ's.
Russ's is actually really good.
Which I like the food.
Yeah.
Nothing against Russ's, but the prices are lower, and the food's good.
Well, you got
So-
the right hair color there, Russell.
I knew this was coming.
Yes, Tony. He's on my team now. We are back.
So we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, we should wrap this up. I don't even know how long it's been.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna break
it's 40
this
minutes.
up. We're gonna break this up anyway, but I think with that, we're just gonna wrap that up. I'm sorry about our guests, and we'll try to pick better next time.
I love Tony. Tony can come back.
You know
anytime.
what? This seat is the most uncomfortable seat, by the
We
way.
need a third seat.
This was not planned,
No,
so
we'll have a third seat next
I
time.
feel like I'm looking up at giants right now.
Well, because we are. Cheers.
Well,
Tony.
one of us is.
You want a sippy cup, son?
I got my juice box. In my juice boxes. All I need is my juice box and my thermos
Oh my lord.
and my
But,
remote control.
Just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And
Yeah, happy
hopefully
Thanksgiving.
It was a good day.
I got my
and
juice boxes.
thanks,
I'm
Tony,
good.
for coming on.
We're gonna
play some records and
we're gonna
hang
play
out.
some vinyl.
Yeah,
Love vinyl.
yeah.
Old school.
Old school vinyl.
Till then, make sure you subscribe to YouTube and all
Maybe
of our
I'll
other
post the
channels.
videos.
Will you shut up so I can do some sponsoring here?
Alright.
Jeez, oh Pete. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, and I feel like I'm forgetting one, but probably not. Make sure you check us out, and all the kids are coming down. Wow,
All
that's
the
a
kids are
beautiful
coming down.
face you have there. That's your daughter.
That's my daughter. And there's my son.
Yeah, he looks normal.
Yeah, they're not on camera, but they're all here. All the family's pouring in here. So.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks, guys.
Front porch
Cheers.
dads.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you,
Until
Tony,
next
for coming
time.
on. Till next time. The end.
Oh, I need another drink.
Our tech person forgot to hit stop.
Can you hit stop?